Hustle and Tussle here, talking sport, discussing boxing, discussing the Misfits show that has happened last night. We are reacting to it. What a fight. What a bunch of fights we've had, to be honest. It was a very good show. What do you think?
I think, to be honest, it lived up to the hype. Like, no, since I've been watching boxing for many years, this is the fight I'm the most interesting. Is like, what about you? Was you interested?
To be honest, it's the most exciting fight I've ever had to look forward to in my life. And I've watched what they would call traditional boxing.
Yeah, yeah,
Yet this was the most interesting. And obviously, credit to the Prime card. Obviously, credit to KSI, Logan Paul, Mams Taylor, the Solon brothers for putting this on. And obviously, we'll discuss the main event and that controversies later in the video. Obviously, we'll start off with King Kenny versus Anthony Taylor. My thoughts personally was Anthony Taylor just put the pressure on him and just threw more punches. And King Kenny likes to keep that distance, and Anthony Taylor likes to put the pressure as a clash of styles. And I think it just favoured Anthony Taylor on the night. What do you think?
I think doing Anthony Taylor, like at the start, I didn't really like him. Like, I felt like he's a bit disgusting and that, but recently he's a character. Like, doing the fight ended and he just fell on the floor.
Oh no, he's a very interesting character. Anthony
Yeah,
Taylor is very funny, and to be honest, we like to watch him.
he's
We
not
enjoy.
funny.
He's entertaining.
It's quite good because he's beating Soul Pape, he's beat King Kenny, and he's got some good wins, to be honest. A lot seems some big fights, probably with Slim maybe next.
Picks up very good wins. Yeah, very good fight. Obviously, King Kenny will be back. He's very good, and obviously he beat Whindersson Nunes in his last fight. Obviously came up short yesterday, but he'll be back. And
Yeah, he came on his brother good, I like the partnership, and he just needs
his
to
brother's a very good trainer, to be honest.
brilliant trainer, but he done great with Deji.
Done brilliant with Deji, and we look forward to seeing Deji next as well.
Yeah,
Next fight, Slim versus Salt Papi. Interesting. Salt Papi was winning that until Slim found the shot. What's your thoughts?
I think do a little bit this Soul Pape guy, like he's a good fighter, like he has everything, the ingredients to be a good fighter on the Misfits. But when you don't do things for the right reasons, like Soul Pape, it's gonna either be he's gonna outwork Slim and go to the next level, or something was always gonna fall short. I always felt there's a doing like a time bomb, like something was gonna always come
And Slim hits. They call him the hitman, and he hits very hard.
yeah.
That right hand, and he landed it. Salt Papi took a couple early on, but then Slim detonated it again, and then he followed up, and then he put him down, and then he was just ruthless.
Ruthless, man.
Very good fighter, Slim, undefeated. He's keeping that
Undefeated.
and obviously he wants to be a main event next year, and I think he will get his shot eventually because you're undefeated and just knocking people out. Obviously, Salt Papi's a beaten man because Anthony Taylor beat him, but Slim literally just knocked him out.
He's entertaining because he gets knockouts, and we all love knockouts. That's the thing. When we sit on a sofa and watch these fights, we want to see knockouts, and he produced a brilliant stoppage over Soul Pape, but great fighter.
Obviously, my thoughts on Logan Paul, Dylan Dennis. Should I be honest? Obviously, with Dylan Dennis, he was always keeping us in suspense because we was thinking, is he waiting to line up a big shot, like an overhand left or a right hook? Like, has he got something planned for his 5 rounds? And then I remember during the broadcast, one of the commentators said that the plan was, I think Alex Pereira's coach, because that's who Dylan Dennis training with, said that the plan was to walk down Logan Paul and gas him out. Obviously, that plan didn't happen. Well, I thought it could have happened, but then again, you got to remember Logan Paul's been 8 rounds with Floyd Mayweather, so it probably wasn't going to happen. It's one of those 50-50 things. But then Dylan Dennis was forcing him to work more. Dylan Dennis's guard was very good. He wasn't going to get stopped. And in the end, that was very funny, very entertaining. What do you
Yeah,
think
look, I don't know what he's trying to do because I think he went in there with a game plan of tiring Logan Paul, but Logan Paul has won every round, dominated the fight, and then in the end he wanted to make to a circus show, like he's going to submit him more. And at some point I thought he's going to end up probably throwing a kick to the head.
Ooh, that would have been brutal.
Yeah, that would have been brutal. And it's good nothing like that happened because they would both come out the ring safe. But I wanted Dylan Dennis to give more of a go and try to win this fight. I find him funny all fight week, everything, but it's disappointing the way how his performance was. But he'll be back.
He's a very entertaining character, and he'll be back somewhere, maybe in Misfits, maybe on a MVP. Maybe he'll get something in the Bellator UFC. We'll see him again. He's a very entertaining character.
Yeah,
I
entertaining.
look forward to watching him again, Dylan
Yeah.
Dennis. And obviously, Yeah, Dylan Dennis is very good for the sport. Obviously, Logan Paul finally got his first win. That was very good from him. Obviously, good skill. He said he needed to forgive him before the fight to keep calm, and he did certainly that.
Yeah, I think it's emotional because no one, if he was too emotional, he would have overcommitted at times. When you see like, but I like the way he's fighting. He threw a lot of punches, went to the body, the head, and obviously Dylan went throwing too much back, but he dominated every second of the fight. Like he's done really good.
Mm. Now on to the main event. Obviously, everyone's going to have their opinions on who they believe won this fight. They will say it's close, could have gone either way. For me personally, I'm going to say it was a robbery. If you're asking me personally, I think it was a disgusting robbery. Personally, that's just my opinion on this fight. Why I say it was a disgusting robbery, I had KSI winning uh, by 3 points because I had it 4 rounds to 2 to KSI, and obviously the point was taken off. Maybe you could have it 3 rounds to 2, 1 round a draw to KSI, but then even that one KSI wins by a point, and even if you have it 3 rounds apiece, KSI still wins by a point. So at best, KSI always at the best scenario for Tommy, KSI still wins this fight by a point. You could have KSI by 2 points, by 3 points, and for me, it was a disgusting robbery. Why? Because KSI, for what I've seen in there, he performed brilliantly. To be honest, he said something before the fight um, that he trained his legs very hard, and his legs will get him out of every situation, and his footwork was absolutely brilliant in there last night, and obviously his movement and then his overhand rights, he was connecting them all the time. He wasn't even missing. Tommy Fury is the one missing the right hands.
Yeah,
KSI wasn't, and then KSI was just. I think he done the pressure and he won most of the rounds. I think it was a robbery, but to be honest, I think it's bad just because they think, oh, Tommy's the boxer and they need to give it to him. Is not right because at the end of the day, it was a robbery because obviously, I just think KSI won. It's not good in the sport because at the end of the day, KSI wants to keep that O. And obviously, he said after the fight he hates losing. So, personally, they need to run it back, in my opinion, and see what can happen. And Tommy, um, he shouldn't say that he doesn't want to do this anymore because this has obviously paid him very well. And obviously in life, whatever situation that where you make good money, you gotta appreciate it. So that's the way I look at it. And what was your thoughts about it?
but talk about the fight. Like when I was watching, firstly going into the fight, I thought it'll be easy fight for Tommy. I thought he'd knock him out within 3 rounds, or if it were to go points in the scenario, I thought it could be a dominant win for Tommy. But can be honest, I'll have to say KSI proved me wrong. He went in the fight. It's a kind of scrappy fight, but he won the first 2 rounds as a point deduction, and then a game the last round. But the rounds in between, obviously, Tommy won a few. There could have been a draw down, and I felt like he probably, when he's going to the scorecards, I thought KSI would get the because as he's on a misfit show, I thought definitely it's his fight. He's gonna get it, but I was surprised to see it go Tommy's way, and I could have taken a draw, but it's one of those ones. I'm a bit disappointed. Like Tommy, I believe he could have done better, but KSI, I'm being honest, he's proved a lot of people wrong, and you rarely see him lose in situations like officially, and that's what happened.
Obviously, KSI can be proud with himself because deep down he'll know he beat Tommy,
Yes, yes,
but Tommy Fury, he'll know he beat Tommy Fury. But is that thing though? You want that victory speech when they give you that decision. KSI can give that
yeah,
victory speech in the fight about how his hard work has paid off, and I feel like that was taken away. But that's all the drama from Misfits, and obviously he said, "I understand that. Obviously, you're the boxer, you have to win, and that's what they make it." And obviously, maybe the Fury name is very big. I think Tyson Fury's done a brilliant job because he made things easier. And obviously, look, we'll give credit to Tommy Fury. Obviously, he's a fighting man. He has bottle. He gets in there and fights. Some people said he was scared of Jake. He didn't. He actually
yeah. He got
fought
in
in
there.
there. He beat him. He beat Jake
He beat Jake fair and square.
fair and square. He still got in there with KSI, and obviously he's making money, and that's good, and he's found a good avenue. But obviously credit has to be given to Tyson because if it was the other way around, if Tyson Fury wasn't the older brother doing all these things, and it was the other way around, and Tommy was the older brother, Tommy would have to fight the hard fights like how Gypsy King had to go and fight Klitschko and Wilder.
It'd be more of an uphill struggle.
And be an uphill struggle, and obviously we look forward to it whatever happens. If they do Tommy Fury, Jake Paul 2, if they do KSI, Jake Paul, or Tommy Fury, KSI 2, obviously whichever one. We look forward to it. This is very entertaining. These shows.
I believe. What do you think? Because I believe KSI and Tommy is not over. I would like to see a second fight. I think because the fight was close and I think they still need to settle it in a way.
Definitely, I think. Remember when they all started to say Jake Paul is better than KSI?
Yeah.
Now personally, and I think you'd agree,
KSI is
KSI
better.
is number one on this influencer scene. Number two is Tommy Fury, and third is Jake Paul. There's like a gap now. There's like a two-place gap.
I believe there's a gap because I believe KSI and Tommy like 1 and 2, and KSI is proving me wrong. Like last night, he fought really good, great walkout. Also, Tommy Fury did a good
brilliant walkout from KSI.
Yes.
Even Tommy Fury done a good walkout. Very good walkout for Tommy Fury. But
Yes, a good
KSI's ring walk was brilliant, to be honest.
They always a good walkout.
Very good walkout. So, yeah, obviously we've enjoyed this card. Hope obviously everyone has enjoyed the card, and obviously this has been Hustler and Tussle here, talking sport, discussing boxing, Misfits boxing, and if you enjoyed this video, obviously subscribe, give it a like, share it, and thank you for watching, and peace out.
Yeah, thank you for watching.